Hey everybody! To continue with our fairy tale theme for summer reading, I'm going to read you this book called Sleeping Handsome and the Princess Engineer. So a little bit different. Probably think of Sleeping Beauty when you hear this title, at least I do. And it's a little bit different with the prince being the one that falls asleep. So let's see what happens. One day, in a kingdom not so far away, a king and queen had a baby boy. The prince was so handsome that everyone smiled when they saw him. Even the grumpy TV reporter camped outside the castle. He reported every single thing the new prince did, even royal burps. The prince was named Jack, but everyone called him Prince Handsome because he was. The king and queen decided to throw a splendid party at the castle for the prince. There were cakes of all colors and ice creams of all flavors. Important people from every kingdom brought amazing gifts. "I bring boxes of beauty potions," said the mayor of Ooh La La, "so the prince will stay forever handsome." "I bring a trampoline," said Minister Boing, "to keep him fit." "And I bring a bazillion bars of chocolate," said the Prince of Cocoa, helping himself to some. Chocolate. I love chocolate. Just then, President Nonsense, a wizard in his spare time, appeared in a puff of smoke. He was furious that no one had told him about the party. "Oh no," muttered the king. "We only forgot to invite the most magical person ever." "Here's my gift." The man laughed evilly. "The prince will be allergic to pointy things. If he touches one, he will die, and so will everyone in the kingdom. So there! Ha ha ha!" Then he zapped the prince with his wicked spell and disappeared with a pop. "Ahem," coughed McMagic, the castle magician. "The president might be powerful, but I can tweak his wicked spell. If Prince Handsome touches a pointy thing, nobody will die. Instead," said McMagic, "you will all fall asleep. Only the gift of intelligence will wake the prince and the royal household." Not hooray. Wah! I don't think they're very happy with that. At once, all pointy things were banned from the kingdom. "No swords," the king said, "no spears." He even banned sharp pencils, just in case. This meant that Prince Handsome grew up safely to become a top trampolinist, a champion chocolate chomper, and just like his name, still very handsome. Even so, he was not happy. More than anything else, Prince Handsome longed to be a knight with a real weapon. People thought he was silly when he fought with cucumbers from the castle kitchen, which he was, a little. Then one day, Prince Handsome's best friend found a way to help out. "Hey, Handsome," cried Prince James of the kingdom of next door. "Check out these really pointy plastic swords I brought from my kingdom." Uh-oh. "Wow, let's fight," Prince Handsome said. But with one poke of a pointy sword, Nonsense's curse struck and Prince Handsome fell asleep. And so did everyone else in and around the royal castle, even the mice. Over the next 100 years, a brand new city grew up all around the castle. The castle was now hidden behind skyscrapers, 2 shopping centers, and an ice rink. Of course, everyone in the kingdom knew the story of the sleeping prince and his royal household, but they just couldn't find him. Then one day, Princess Anya arrived, determined to find the prince she'd heard all about. And because she had been given the gift of intelligence, She brought along an antique map and her own tunneling machine. The princess tunneled down, 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 down below the city, and then she tunneled up, up, up into the castle. Durr went the machine. Prince Handsome was snoring so loudly that the princess found him at once. She tried everything to wake him. She prodded him, she poked him, she even blew a raspberry in his ear. But when none of that worked, she gave him a kiss. That's what woke Sleeping Beauty after all. At once, Prince Handsome was awake, and so was the rest of the royal household. The prince gave the princess a goofy grin. "You're amazing. Let's get married," he said. Pardon?" Princess Anya raised an eyebrow. "You send your entire castle to sleep for 100 years, which is a little silly. And if I married someone I'd known for 5 minutes, I'd be silly too." "Oops," said Prince Handsome. "Then how about the movies instead?" "Now you're talking," said Princess Anya. "I've heard there's a good fairy tale showing." All right, guys, that's the end. What did you guys think about this story? It's a little different than the ones we normally hear. Feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you all have a nice day.